Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you're having a great day. If you missed it a little bit earlier today, I uploaded my thoughts on Kringle Reserve Silk Sheets, which was one of the candles in the latest Reserve launch that this particular fragrance came from as well. And this is actually the last fragrance that I have to review in that particular launch. And one of the things that I've really stressed is that I feel like Kringle changed something within the formulation for this latest Reserve launch. I really have found that the strength and throw overall of specifically California Cab, Silk Sheets, Sprinkled Macarons, Sweet Cream, and now here Midnight Rose are definitely, these are a lot more potent, I guess is what I should say. The strength and throw is definitely, I would say, more substantial than it was with previous Reserve launches. I've never really had like a bad experience with the Reserve candles in the past. I mean, I feel like I've always kind of just kept my expectations reasonable for a candle of this size and the type of fragrance output that you can expect from a 2-wick. But I do think something is different about these, and if you're someone who likes a more potent formulation in terms of strength and throw, I'm really going to send you to those fragrances specifically. And we will also have another Kringle Reserve launch coming up very shortly. I don't know what fragrances will be within that launch, but I will definitely let you guys know as soon as they pop up. So anyway, per usual, let's go ahead and dive into Midnight Rose and talk a little bit more in depth about this one. If you are a lover of florals, specifically rose scents, you really want to check this one out. This has a beautiful rose note. I really like it. So let's go ahead and read through the fragrance description here. So Midnight Rose. Midnight Rose begins with bright, earthy matcha tea notes swirled with soft rose and juicy fig wrapped with warm, woody vetiver and cedarwood. So the top notes here are rose, matcha tea, and bitter orange. The mid notes are bergamot, fig, and leafy greens. The base is vetiver, cedar, musk, and amber. All right, so predominantly, what are you getting out of this? This is definitely a rose scent. Like, that is the first thing that you're going to pick up. The particular type of rose I'm smelling here it smells like a very velvety rose. The rose that pops into my mind is like the black Baccarat rose. Have you guys ever seen those? They're absolutely stunning. They have a gorgeous like petal count, and literally the petals of the rose itself feel like velvet, and it just has the most beautiful, potent rose scent. But I also feel like this particular rose might be mixed with like just a touch of almost like a tea rose as well. Tea rose is a little bit sweeter to my nose. And I really like this rose situation here. I'm someone who loves personal fragrances, so perfumes or body sprays that have a rose-based scent to them. That seems to agree really well with my personal body chemistry. This is the type of rose that I would love as a base in a perfume. It is so beautiful, you guys. It's very sophisticated, slightly sweet, but a very distinct rose. Like, I think if you blindfolded someone and you stuck their nose in this candle and you said you have basically 1 second to tell me what this floral note is, the vast majority of people would probably be like, oh, that's a rose. So very distinct, very well done rose. This matcha tea kind of interests me a little bit because I do think that I pick up just like the slightest touch of a matcha note, but I don't get anything bitter orange at all. There is nothing really citrusy in this fragrance for me. I don't even get any bergamot, and my nose also doesn't pick up the vetiver at all. I do get that leafy green note. It's almost, basically to me, it kind of smells like the leaves that come on, you know, on roses. It's a very like clear cut, like leaf type note. It's pretty, it makes sense with the fragrance, but it's not overpowering. Again, really, I would say over 75% of this fragrance is rose. That's the predominant note. I do pick up a touch of fig. There is just that little tiny bit of like earthy fig in the background here, but I think it plays a supporting note for sure. Amber, I absolutely detect amber, and amber turns this a little bit like perfumey. I like it. It adds some warmth. It makes it a more, I would say, like seductive type of rose fragrance for sure. Musk, yeah, this is another one where the musk isn't necessarily like playing a supporting role. You can actually smell a bit of muskiness just within this fragrance. Honestly, this smells like a beautiful, slightly perfumey rose. I really like it a lot. Florals aren't what I naturally gravitate towards. I should, because I was a florist for over a decade, but to me, I'm still kind of in that phase of trying to appreciate florals again, because for the longest time, anything related to flowers just made me think of work. And, you know, when most of us light up our home fragrance, we're not looking to be reminded of our day job. And that's what florals did for me. They just reminded me of work, which, you know, not a great way to relax. So, but now that I am not actively doing flowers anymore, I just feel like I have a little bit more of an appreciation for florals. And this one is incredibly well done. If you normally like these types of scents, I think you're really gonna enjoy this. If you are a rose aficionado, I think you have to try this one. I think you'll really like it. And you definitely wanna make sure that you want a very potent, very powerful fragrance, because that's what you're getting here. The strength and throw of this one. In the master bedroom, I put it like at a solid, I would say 8. Down here in the open concept areas of the house, I bring it down a little bit more to like a 7, but it is still quite noticeable. I mean, I can smell this throughout the bulk of the downstairs, so much so that I do have to be kind of careful what else I'm burning at the same time. I feel like I've been able to do some other floral scents alongside this, but it doesn't pair well with a lot of my gourmands. So, yeah. Anyway, big fat thumbs up in terms of this being like a true, authentic, beautiful take on rose. Great strength and throw. If you're looking for a springtime floral that has a lot of oomph behind it, I would definitely recommend this one to you. Yeah, while it's not my favorite, I don't think I'm gonna purchase a backup. I do appreciate this one, and I think if you're looking for the performance, you're gonna find it here. All right, guys, that is it for this latest Reserve launch. There is much newness coming from Kringle. There are some new 3 wicks that are going to be launching that I'm actually really quite excited about. They are like fruity scents. Ooh, I'm starting to crave kind of the summer fruity scents. I feel like it's a little early with it just being roughly the middle of February here, but yeah, I kind of feel like I'm ready for fruity fragrances. So anyway, yeah, we have, and spring is also going to be launching here soon. So lots of information to come from Kringle for sure. Let me know if you have any questions. You can save 15% over at Kringle with my discount code. It's just Melanie15. The information is always in the description box down below. So that should work on pretty much most of the candles unless they are on some kind of clearance price already. So happy shopping if you choose to partake. I appreciate you guys being here. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.